Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading.
And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below.
Without further ado, let's jump right in. Remember, it is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody, somebody towards you. So if you feel the need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum. You have here the number 12 and it says observe. Okay, so as you can see here, it's a woman who is observing from afar. Okay, and I feel like this is some kind of an energy here of, see how those two women right at the top, okay, they're kind of looking down on her, and then these other two women at the bottom, they're kind of looking up at her. I feel like these are different versions of her, okay? So there's something here where you need to observe yourself. Are you kind of, becoming aware more so of who you are becoming? Because I feel like there's an energy there of you becoming something more. But also, this is also pertaining to observe the situation, okay? Some kind of situation that you are involved in. It can involve women. It could involve feminine energy, or it could just involve people, okay? Or one particular person. Observe it from afar, okay? With the number 12, yeah, I feel like there's some kind of an energy there of, it's something here that it's telling you, observe it before jumping in, okay? Let's go ahead and see what this is all pertaining to. So you have here the 3 of Wands. You have here the Judgment, as well as a 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the sign of Libra. Okay, what else do you have here? Wow, the Ace of Pentacles, nice. Could be another Virgo, okay, that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. I also see here the Knight of Wands. So yeah, with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I see that there is some kind of an energy that is a little bit in and out, okay? I feel like this person here, they're very exciting, okay? I feel like it's, whether it's a brand new person coming in or whether it's somebody that you already know, it's a very extroverted type of energy. They're the go-getter, they're the pursuer, it's a very exciting energy, very passionate person, okay? But I also feel like you need to observe them, okay? Observe them from afar, don't dive in too soon. Now here with the 3 of Wands, yeah, take a step back. With regards to the situation, it's time for you to take a step back. You've already put in the work, the effort, you've invested in it, and now it's time for you to see what they've got to bring to the table. It's time for you to take a step back, observe from afar, to see what they will do next, okay? Now, here in your challenge position, you have the Judgment, which means that for some of you guys, it might be challenging for you to want to reconcile with somebody. It might be challenging for you to, see eye to eye with a person, or to want to bring in something or somebody from your past that might be wanting to come back in, okay? For others of you guys, if you're not dealing with the past, then it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to really learn some kind of a lesson. There's a lesson that you need to learn, okay? But ask yourself, okay, why are you so resistant on learning this lesson? Now, also here with the 9 of Pentacles, I do see that you want to be around luxurious things. You want to start kind of, enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's what you want. You either want to go on vacation, you want to take care of yourself. You're like, oh, I need some self-love, self-care time. Maybe you want to go out on a spa, to a spa date, that sort of thing. But whatever this is for you, I feel like you desire to kind of, be indulging in nice things with beautiful, perhaps beautiful environments, whatever this is all about you kind of, enjoying the fruits of what you've worked so hard to get, okay, in your life. For some, it could also be that you want to take a vacation on your own, or you are enjoying your singlehood, or you want to be single. Here with the Justice, I also see the root of the issue is something is out of balance. Somebody here is giving too much to the situation and the other one is just receiving. So something here, like I said, the root of the issue is out of balance, okay? And I feel like somebody here is still not learning a lesson. There is some kind of a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. I'll give you a small example, okay? So let's say, for example, you want to see justice in a situation where there's imbalance, where there's injustice, right? And so let's say you're stuck in a connection, in a situation maybe, you know, let's say, for example, a mom and her daughter and Cinderella, right? Cinderella and the mom, right? So the mom mistreats Cinderella. Cinderella's always cleaning the house. She's always doing all the work. I mean, it's an imbalance, right? It's unfair. It's a really unfair thing, the way that she treats her other daughters in comparison how she treats Cinderella, right? And so this unfairness is not going to come into justice until she, Cinderella, steps up to the plate and recognizes her worth and her value. Not until then. What happened? When she finally recognized her worth and her value, she ended up meeting that prince, right? And the mom ended up learning her own lesson. Then the karma was balanced, right? But it doesn't happen until that person who is experiencing that, you know, perhaps, you know, imbalance, right? That kind of unfair treatment, steps up to the plate and creates balance for themselves. So that's what this is all about. In a situation perhaps that you are, you know, trying to overcome, that's what it's asking you to do. That is the lesson that needs to be learned, that some of you guys are not yet learning. It's that Cinderella lesson, right? I mean, that's just a brief example, but it could be anything. It could be family related, love related, career related, money related, whatever this is, friend related. The Two of Wands here in the recent past, however, I see that you were thinking about your future, okay? I feel like you made a decision based on your future, not what you wanted at that moment. And based on that decision, I feel like that's how things started to unfold, okay? Now, coming towards you in your opportunity, look at that. If you step in up to the plate, like I said, recognize your worth and your value, you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot of options to choose from, okay? Like Cinderella, she thought that she didn't have any other pair of shoes than the ones that her mom, you know, told her to wear. I feel like she didn't even was wearing shoes, right? In that movie. I don't even think she was wearing shoes. I mean, until finally she wore that beautiful slipper. But you're going to have a lot of options, okay? Now the Cinderella story the Cinderella story, now she has, I mean, a lot of shoes to choose from, right? Because she married the prince. I mean, now she has a full closet, right? Full of options. So this is basically you. You have a lot of options coming towards you, okay? And you will have a lot of options. Maybe right now you feel like stuck in a situation, okay? Because you don't have options. What other option do you have? But this is something here that you need to learn, a lesson that you need to learn, okay? In order for you to see karma being balanced out in your favor. Now here with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you're thinking about a lot of money. You have either commitment in mind, you want commitment, or you want to manifest abundance, money. When is the money going to come? When are you going to finally get that, you know, break in your business? When is this business finally going to boom and bloom, that sort of thing? So again, I feel like this is in your subconscious thoughts. You do want this and it is coming, but again, you have to make some sacrifices at times. The Six of Wands, yeah, so what the Six of Wands is saying is that somebody sees you as their victory. Somebody sees you as, yeah, that's the person that I want, right? If they get to you, if they're able to, you know, kind of befriend you or you know, kind of start something with you, whether it's a business, whether it's a friendship, a connection, this person feels happy. They're going to feel so happy. They feel like you are their kind of gift, okay? But they also want to give you attention. They also want to give you attention, make you feel loved, cared for, and appreciated. Now, also here at the Hermit, your action advice, yeah. So your action advice is to go into introspection, okay? Really think about the lesson. What is it that you need to start learning, okay? What is it that you need to start creating new in your life? You have here observe. Observe your feelings, observe your emotions, observe the old version of you, and observe what you want to become, okay? This is all about introspection, going into your emotions, your thoughts, in order to grow, evolve, and mature, and gain clarity, and most of all, wisdom, okay? Also here, the Four of Pentacles, yeah, so I feel like you're going to stabilize yourself. There's going to be some kind of energy here of you stabilizing yourself, but what this also means is that you need to learn how to step outside of your comfort zone. Step outside of what is comfortable for you. Maybe some of you guys have created a comfort zone where you're not really happy, so step outside of that comfort zone because that's where all the options are, okay? And also That's part of the money that you want. That's this opportunity that is coming in for you, whether it's money, whether it's commitment, whatever this is. We're going to be going into the extended read to see who this person is who wants to give you a lot of attention, okay? We're going to dive deeper into their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what is going to be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from Spirit. If you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.